other side of things, how do you, or could you give some advice for how not to go too much in the other direction? So specifically, I mean, 500 years ago or so, everyone knew that the Earth was flat, or most people, were really convinced the Earth was flat. And then some brave people suggested that it's not flat and it's round. And now we're very confident that it's, a three-dimensional structure. Yeah. Of course, you have these people who are, convinced again that the Earth is flat. And, that's going in the opposite direction of kind of the truth, but is something that, you and I would both say is, clearly not something worth spending your time on.
So the way to think about this is to look at the frame in which all this happens. So, you write papers and blah, 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 but that's actually not what you care about.
Sure.
What you care about is changing the world and having impact.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sound like a raving lunatic, no one's going to listen to you. So guess what? You could be 100% right, and it's not going to do anything.
Right.
You could have this wonderful thing, and if you don't get it out there, you might as well have not done it.
Right.
So you have to craft things that other people will understand and move them in the right direction. So this is it's like lobbying or something.
Sure.
You say,
right.
You don't go for what you think is probably the ultimate conclusion, but you go for that first step that's going to get them going down that road.
Got
right?
it. Yeah.
And you can really nail it. And they'll appreciate that. They'll probably say, well, here's this classical theory, and there's a little epsilon term on the end or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then they'll realize that, no, actually, it's worse than that. Okay.
Right.
But so you 50% of your job as a scientist or an engineer is communication.
Sure.
If you don't communicate with people, and you haven't done anything. And in fact, as a larger thing, it's, influencing the world.
Right.
And so you have to be able to talk to all these different types of people in their language and tell them things that they will be willing to accept, which are the first stage in their journey.